Hey everybody, it's Mike Young, lifestyle nutritionist. Welcome to chapter 135 of my book, Live to 150. Of course, I'm a lifestyle nutritionist with aPlantBasedDiet.org, and we are talking about food. We are talking about how to do this food thing when it's so counterculture. This chapter is about community, and I'd say a quick summary is internet community versus in-person community. So especially if you consider the last chapter that I just had about fruit and fruitarianism, um, you know, doing this lifestyle can be very hard. There's a lot of temptations, a lot of bad influences, a lot of areas that you can move to where there's a lack of support. How do you deal with this? Well, the internet is a godsend. Okay. The internet allows you to connect with anyone of like mind from around the world. Most of my new communications in recent years, last 10, 20 years, have been because of the internet. And I'm so thankful, because if I just had to hang out with people who just happen to be around me, I wouldn't be in this space right now. There's no way. I would have been talked out of it a long, long time ago. So I am encouraging you in this chapter to use the internet wisely, to not waste time on the internet playing ridiculous games. Okay. Like gaming and apps like TikTok, where you're just wasting time, consuming content, playing games. Don't do that. It's okay to have a little tiny sliver of your day doing that, but don't make a lifestyle out of it. That's the problem. Most people have, if you look at the food aspect, right? If you tie all this together, the whole food aspect that is almost like a hedonistic attitude towards your taste buds. And the whole internet thing is like a hedonistic attitude towards your eyes and ears. I don't know, or your whatever your brain. It's like it's a drug like addiction of these things when you can be using it for good instead of going in a downward spiral where your life is getting worse and worse by the day. Why don't you use it for good so it's getting better and better? For instance, this book, share it with everyone. Just type in, just send the link, send this video, send liveto150.org, just send that link to friends. It's free. It's on here on the playlist on YouTube. Anybody can watch it. You don't even have to sign in to YouTube to watch it. Just watch it. This is what the internet is for. It's the long tail of the internet. Of course, living to 150 is a long tail. At least it is in 2022. But you got to wait for me. Okay, you got 98 more years to go. It won't be at that point. But again, we're just early adopters of leveraging the long tail of the internet in a way to kind of gather like minds. Okay, this is like minds 2.0. This is the way to do it going forward. Don't you think? Let me know in the comments about what you think about that. So shopping, I know a lot of people use it for shopping, but be productive, not a time waster, not entertainment. That's basically the idea. Now, let me talk about some strategies that go along with those thoughts that kind of make up the concept of this chapter. Strategies on how to use them. Let's say like you're living in an area up north somewhere, because we're talking about moving to the tropics, moving where you can grow your own food, either year round or for a lot of the year, right? We want a lot of the year to be producing food that you're growing or that you can pick, or you have a relationship with a local farmer and you can pick it ripe. You can eat it right after you pick it. That's the way you want to do it. So if you can't do that, well, you can connect with people that are doing that on the internet, right? I mean, we got groups. We have our own aPlantBasedDiet.org worldwide group on Facebook. You can follow us, plantbasedevents.info, on Instagram. We have our YouTube channel, of course. We've got a TikTok, Live to 150 on TikTok. How about that? Yeah, we do. We got all these things. Okay, you can also follow me on Facebook. Most of our stuff is on Facebook that are groups. We're on Telegram also under aPlantBasedDiet.org. I got to get a link tree together, by the way. That just reminds me to do that. But that's what you got to do. You got to, I know it's a little out of your comfort zone. It involves a little work. It's not immediately rewarding, but it will be rewarding for you medium and long term. Short term, no, it's gonna be a little bit of uncomfortableness, stepping out of your comfort zone, right? That's okay. It's what this whole book is about. You have to do that. You're here at this point if you've gotten through all these chapters because you understand that. You kind of buy into that, right? If you do, let me know. Let me know down there in the comments. Give us a comment. Let us know if you buy into that stuff, because we need you to buy into this stuff, okay? And we need you to spread the word. So I want you to share this book. So there's no cost for anybody to get the book, okay? We want to get this word out there. So another good starting point is to go to our website, aPlantBasedDiet.org, click on intentional communities. You can find Terra Fruitus and Fruit Haven in there. You can start messaging people there about those communities, Terra Fruitus and Fruit Haven. If you want some people that are really dialed in, like on the leading edge of what's going on. You want to connect with people there. Okay, you want to go to the Amazon Fruit Festival, for instance. Those are people who are really dialed in. There may be some in your local community. Like we do a lot of events in Florida, specifically Southwest Florida, from Sarasota down to Naples, and that area has a lot of people, especially in the last year or two, that have moved in that are really of these like minds. Maybe you want to get in some of our local groups there. We have a Southwest Florida lifestyle.org group in that area, and we have a vegan SWFL.org group in that area as well. But we have the live events and this YouTube channel. This is the main resource. You're going to see about all of what's going on. And whoop, my phone, I caught it. Quick on the reflexes. Okay, you want to develop these relationships, even if you're an introvert, because like, I don't know if I did a chapter on introversion or not, but I am an introvert. I've learned everything I know about communicating with people and talking to people and being what appears to be an extrovert by going out and doing something outside of my comfort zone. And everything you want is outside of your comfort zone. We know this now. Come on. Of course you know this stuff. So go do it. Go connect with people on the internet. And if you have the means to do more than just digital connections to people, then by all means start moving. You don't have to move, you can migrate. You can live out of your car, your van. You can just get to these areas, because I'm telling you, I know some hot spots. Some hot spots for these thinking are, in my mind, Southwest Florida, or anywhere in Florida for that matter, but specifically Southwest Florida, in my mind, is a hot spot for this kind of stuff, and Ecuador. And of course, just your local community. Connect with growers. A lot of times you connect with plant growers. They're not really vegan. That's the thing. There's a difference between homesteader growers and people who are actually fully plant-based. You wouldn't think that, but there is. Just like with animal rescues, such a large percentage of people, huge percentage of people at animal rescues and stuff, are not vegan. But you know, that's just an example of where we are in the world right now and how much has to happen so that we can actually make this lifestyle easier, make living longer, living better, living more fun, living high quality life, not a life of suffering, a really enjoyable life that you want to keep living. Okay, that's what I'm advocating here. This is what we want. If you want that, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you're doing by either leveraging the internet, connecting. Throw some of your resources down there in the comments about places that you've seen on the internet that you think are good for connecting like minds based on the different stages of where you are in your thought and your practice and your lifestyle, and also different places to move to. Let me know about some hot spots that you know of that you feel like when you move there, well, you're just going to connect with these people and connect with these people. Because just as I said earlier in the book, it's tough to find us. Even when I say Florida's a great spot, it's still tough. It's still light years away. The intentional communities in Ecuador are exponentially better, and exponentially, not to say they're perfect, because they're not, okay? But they're exponentially better at reinforcing this lifestyle and allowing you to become successful. Even if you just want to go down to Ecuador for a retreat for like a week, a couple days, I'd recommend at least a week. And definitely the Amazon Fruit Festival. Go down. You'll meet us there. We'll be there. Get to see our house. Tell me you met us in my book here, Live to 150, because I will be there. You get to meet us, and me and Denise, and we'll have a lot of fun and enjoy. I feel really great. I hope you feel really great at 52 or whatever age you are. Let me know what age you are, and also how long you intend to live a quality life. I intend to live a quality life, to 150. I want to hear about you and what are your things. Like I said, your communities. That's what this chapter is about. Talk to me about your digital communities. Talk to me about your in-person communities. Talk to me, is it expensive to buy? Do you have to rent? If you're traveling like a nomad like me too, let me know about there. Where do you go? Where do you go when you travel? In this lifestyle, I want to hear from you. Please, below. And if you got some value, hit the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe so that you hear about us in the next chapter as soon as I release it. Bye-bye.